You're listening to the Global Countdown, first broadcast on the 13th of February on The Briefing.
And finally, on today's show, that music will have tipped off our regular listeners that it is time for the Global Countdown with Monocle's senior correspondent and musical curator, Fernando Augusto Pacheco. Good afternoon, Fernando.
Good afternoon, and I'm very excited, Chris, because the country I chose, what a delight.
Are you excited? How camp are we getting?
We're going everywhere.
Tell us the music. Describe the music to us. Nepal.
We're going to Nepal. There is, of course, a lot of folk elements, as some people might expect, but a lot of pop, a lot of electronic music, and some surprise guests. Honestly, I gasped when I saw who was number 2, but you have to listen more to the show if you want to find out. Show start at number 5.
Fernando gasped. I can't wait for this. But yes, let's start at number 5.
Number 5 is a great song. He's a very, probably one of the biggest stars in Nepal at the moment. Sushant KC with Bardali, which means balcony.
I do love a good balcony, Faye. This is very important to me in my home and when I was searching for a home. Is this an ode to balconies?
The only problem, I saw the video, there were no balconies featured.
Oh.
That's a bit of a shame. But, remember when I spoke on the menu, big comeback. So he's back. I mean, to be honest, he had a 2-year hiatus. I mean, that's not a lot. But I think he was very tired because he's a busy man. He's not only a pop singer, but he's also the coach at the Voice Kids in Nepal. There is
the Voice Kids version.
Oh, wow. The Kids edition.
Okay, the Kids edition. Well, he is a busy man. Glad to see he's back.
Very glad.
We must be happy. Nepalese must be happy about that as well. What do we have at number 4?
Number 4 is the soundtrack of a film called Kushma, which was a big hit in Nepal. It was a romantic drama. The actors described, that's not very helpful to me, but as a simple love story. But looking at the video, it's very kind of rural, very cute, if I may add. It's a couple, they're holding hands and they're doing, lots of lovely dance moves in it as well.
Lots of awns.
And so let's have a listen. The song is called Rukung My Kut, which was performed by S.D. Yogi, Diraz Magar, and more.
I'm imagining skipping through the rural woods at this point.
It's very cute. And of course, Nepal is a stunning country. So whatever you film in Nepal, you're going to get amazing kind of, photography. It's incredible. So you should watch this film, Kushma, and look at this video.
It is a beautiful country. I would love to go one of these days to explore all of that rural, perhaps with a partner in order to do the holding hands thing, walking through the rural scenery.
Exactly. Listening to Rukung My Kut.
Number 3. What do we have here? I'm still waiting for number 2, but what's number 3?
I will gasp again. But number 3, this song actually is creating some discussion. We're going to listen to it, but then I'll tell you why the Kathmandu Post wrote about the song. It's by Shanta Rani Pariya with Mata Dale Dale.
It's very sweet. What is there, controversy around this song?
Mild controversies. And to be honest, it's not just with that song, but the Kathmandu Post, they raised a valid point. This song became viral on TikTok and all social media in Nepal because of its easy hooks. It's very addictive. The lyrics are very simple. It's to the point. And they were questioning, not necessarily her, I want to be fair with the Kathmandu Post, but are songs these days just made for TikTok? And even Shanta, she actually commented on this piece saying sometimes she does think of social media when she's writing a song. So
doesn't everybody want their songs to be catchy?
Yes, but
interesting controversy.
It's an interesting controversy, but maybe the lyrics might not be as sharp as they should be.
A little simplistic, perhaps.
Exactly. It's a conversation in Nepal, but also in the UK, in France, in Brazil. I think it's a question for the music industry there.
We'll leave that question to the music industry for now because, Faye, what do we have at number 2? You have to reveal this to us.
We have a very famous Nepalese rapper. Okay, that's fine. Nepalese rap, that's okay. But I didn't realize he's also the mayor of Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. I mean, and there's been a lot of kind of headlines, you know, the ex-rapper transforming Kathmandu. I don't know how I missed the story, but clearly he's a very important name. But I have to be fair with him. He's been in power since 2022. He didn't release any music during that time, so I guess he's working, right, as a mayor.
Let's hope he's working a little bit. But now he has released something?
He did. And it's going to
have
be
a little extra time on his hands?
Exactly. He's going to be on the soundtrack of an upcoming Nepalese film. He still raps very well. I mean, let's have a listen to Balen, the mayor of Kathmandu, with Nepal Haseko.
जोसित थियो सिर्जप्त भो देशव्यापी आत्मघाती जो पवित्र थियो प्राणको आहुति आफ्नै ज्यानको विभूतिलाई हिँडेका शहीदको केवल नामावली विभूषित कुण्ठित पीडामा डुबेकी आमालाई के काम विभूषी गरिबलाई दुई छाक्ने खुसी शरीफलाई चाहिन्छ कुर्सी आमाकै साडी बेचेर धनाट सँगै छ पुँजी गोजी भरि भारू भर भरेर भारतीको
It's good.
Carlotta Rebello and Andrew Tuck of The Urbanist, if you're listening, we need to get this guy on stat.
We need as soon as possible. And he does have an interesting story. I mean, he was the first independent elected as a mayor, you know, so he's kind of a little bit of a rebel. I'm not going to tell you that I know all of his politics. Clearly, there's some articles there. Apparently, he did some controversial things, as every mayor does. But it's interesting. He does. I don't think I ever saw a mayor topping the charts globally.
I think that might be something unique to the mayor of Kathmandu, yes. I think we can go there. We'll have to have our researchers look into that. But yes, I think we can fairly say he's the first mayor who's also a rapper.
Absolutely.
Where do we go from there, Faye? Number 1, final song.
Well, something even better, because I love this song. It kind of has this traditional elements of Nepali music, but lots of electronic music as well. I think you can kind of dance to it, and the video is mad. He plays like a kind of a gangster inside a mansion. There's a lot of blood in there, but don't worry, you can dance to the song. It's Durkesh Tapa with Dusman Hereko Herai.
कट्टा सट्टा फाल दिएर पिस्तल किन्देको ओए कट्टा सट्टा फाल दिएर पिस्तल किन्देको तिमीको
Dance away and don't watch the music video. That's basically the advice on this.
Or do watch it if you like Scarface. I think it's a great film. I mean, it's kind of the Nepalese version of Scarface in a video. And by the way,
the song that I would have imagined had gone with Scarface, though.
This is to our team in Dubai. They are at the World's Government Summit. He will be performing in Dubai this Saturday. So easy.